Welcome to Make It Happen with Don. This is the show where we eat like the apocalypse is tomorrow and the diet starts, well, never. Over the next few minutes, we're hitting the absolute heavyweights in Las Vegas. We're gonna have soup dumplings at Tai Fung that'll scald your soul. A filet at Smith & Wollensky that is so perfect it deserves its own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And the legendary challah French toast at BagelMania that tastes like God himself hugged a loaf of challah. We're gonna spend irresponsible money, gain irresponsible weight, and probably offend half the strip, all while proving that calories don't count while you're living your blessed life. So buckle up, loosen the belt, and let's make it happen.
Pack your bags, cause we're heading way out west to the city that never takes a rest. Dawn and Heather, we're gonna have a blast in the neon lights where the memories last. From the strip to downtown, we'll explore it all, sharing every moment, big and small. Vegas vlogs, watch us take on the town. With every video, the excitement's found. Make it happen with Don, hey yeah. Don and Heather living life without a care. We're chasing dreams, gonna hit that super grand. With every jackpot, making memories grand. Make it happen with Don, hey yeah. Don and Heather living life without a care.
Okay, let's start off with some breakfast. Now, Heather and I are pulling up to the Henry at the Cosmopolitan. This is the 24-hour American Brasserie that looks like J. Crew had a baby with the Ralph Lauren catalog and let it loose in Vegas. Short ribs, egg benedict that should be illegal, truffle tots that'll ruin all future potatoes, and bottomless coffee that's strong enough to wake yesterday's bad decisions. We're posting up in a booth bigger than my first apartment, ordering enough food for a small army, and proving once again that breakfast in Vegas tastes better when it costs $69.99. Now make it happen, and let's eat like the casino just paid for it. Because hey, sometimes it does. If you watch our videos, you know that Heather and I love breakfast in Las Vegas. Nobody does it better. Nobody does it better. Starting off with the Henry, it is one of my favorite breakfast spots. You're gonna find this in the Cosmopolitan. They have weird hours, so check the hours before you go. But when you get up in the morning, swing down to the Henry and pick up a bite to eat. My favorite dish on the menu is the signature short ribs eggs benedict. It is amazing. You won't regret it. Heather got a grilled cheese and tomato soup, but this ain't your mama's grilled cheese sandwich. This thing is elevated. The cheese is ooey gooey. The soup is creamy, tomatoey, and you can't go wrong with that grilled cheese sandwich. It was so good, she didn't even offer me a bite. Look at that, she just took it right away. So stop at the Henry for breakfast, you won't regret it. Just head down to the casino floor and it is right by the barbershop. Okay, we're gonna stay right here at the Cosmopolitan and slide on over to the Overlook Grill. But we're doing it smart today. Patio vibes only, no poolside chaos, because nobody needs a $600 bottle of rosé splashed on their lobster roll by some bro to want a backflip for TikTok. No influencers cannonballing into frame, no DJ trying to make Tuesday feel like a Ibiza. Just breeze, sunshine, and food so fire it should come with the burn permit. When the server comes around, we're going full send on the patio menu like responsible adults that still plan on taking a good coma nap by 3 p.m. Make it happen. Patio season, zero regrets, maximum flavor. Let's eat like the pool's optional, but the feast is mandatory. All right, let's stay right here at the Cosmopolitan and check out the Overlook Grill. This is a breakfast paradise right by the Boulevard Pool in the Cosmopolitan. When you're in Vegas and the weather is beautiful, the sun is shining every day, sometimes you want to sit outside and have a little breakfast. But don't worry, in the summer months when the heat is sweltering, there's also inside seating. They got bottomless brunch experience with mimosas, cocktails. The coffee's strong, it's delicious, and the views are unbeatable. At the Overlook Grill, the menu is extensive. Heather went ahead and ordered the avocado toast as per usual, but this was no ordinary avocado toast. It had scrambled eggs on top, sliced avocados, and some crispy bacon. Now, the reason I reserved this spot was I saw the cinnamon churro waffles with banana pudding. At first taste, I thought maybe these need a little syrup, but they didn't. They just needed the banana pudding. It added all the sweetness needed for the cinnamon churro French toast. This place is a must-try for breakfast. If you go to Las Vegas and the weather's great, try the Overlook Grill. Okay, let's head on over to Siegel's BagelMania, the Jewish deli that's been in Vegas longer than most marriages. I walk in, the bagels are boiled, baked, and still warmer than my ex's personality. I order the challah French toast. It's challah bread that got baptized in custard, deep fried till it repents, then dusted with powdered sugar like it's hiding evidence. Counter guy looks at me and says, "Hey, make it happen, Don." I said, "Sir, it's already happening. My pants just surrendered." So let's make it happen and eat like the fast starts tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes. Now, this wouldn't be a food video without Siegel's BagelMania. Probably the best breakfast spot in Las Vegas. Probably the best breakfast spot in the world. I'm gonna say it right here. The challah French toast with that brioche bread, that everything bagel that's got just the amount of everything on top with the sausage, the eggs, and the cheesy goodness, potatoes. They even have small orders of French toast. If you want to get a sample, you could order a kid's plate and you won't be disappointed. And like I told you, if you like poo, this has got to be the greatest poo this side of the Mason-Dixon. That might be the best donut I ever had in my entire life. Of course, we got the I Fudging Love You donut, which was unbelievable. We got a peanut butter donut, which was amazing. And this Porky Face Cronut. I don't know, is it a croissant? Is it a donut? You decide. Just eat it, because you will be glad you did. Siegel's BagelMania, it's just between the Venetian and the Fontainebleau. Go ahead and take the walk. Now we're deep inside the washing potato at Fontainebleau, where dim sum gets a Vegas glow up and the $95 baked potato shows up loaded with caviar, Wagyu bacon, and enough gold leaf to blind a rapper. Hargo shining like jewelry, xiaolong bao soupy enough to need a seatbelt, and the whole room darker than my future after this bill. Server hits me with the stare, and I say I'm already broken in love. Make it happen. Let's get rinsed, starched, and absolutely demolished at Washing Potato. Come along with me and let's check out the Washing Potato at the Fontainebleau in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm going to give this restaurant the Unsung Hero Award of 2025. We weren't sure about this place. I looked at the menu and it did have some good things on there, but we decided to give it a try, and boy, am I glad we did. We've had xiaolong bao at Din Tai Fung and Ma 32, and this place just didn't disappoint. It was absolutely amazing. We started off with the chicken pot stickers. They were pan-fried, delicious and crispy, perfect on the inside. The sauce was amazing, and the xiaolong bao, you know, you had me at xiaolong bao. One of the best we've had. Surprising, but true. One of the best we've had. And then we went with this beef chow fun, because I love noodles in Las Vegas, and I can't really find good noodles at home. The beef chow fun was great. I think they had chicken. They also had some shrimp with the noodles, but we decided to go with the beef, and it was delicious. We actually licked the plate. General Tso's chicken, can't go wrong with that. The General Tso's chicken was crispy, yet saucy, and it really made your taste buds pop. So go on down to the Fontainebleau, check out Washington Potato. It's a cool vibe. The lights, that big mirror in the background was amazing, and you will not be disappointed. All right, everybody, it's time for dinner, so let's head over to Matteo's at the Venetian for dinner, where the lights drop low and the agnolotti arrives like tiny handmade pillows, stuffed with braised short rib roast veal and swimming in butter so rich it should come with a prenup. The DJ's on sexy mode, wine's pouring heavy, vibes are pure Italian Godfather meets Vegas glow up. The server says to me, "Make it happen, Don." I'm already sold. Bring me the agnolotti, the spaghetti, and the check tomorrow. Now let's eat like Nona's watching and the carbs don't count. Manja, baby. All right, this is our second go at Matteo's. We ate here on a past trip. We didn't have the best experience. There was a party of 100 in there, and it was so crowded and overwhelming that we just kind of rushed to get out of there. But we did remember that the food was outstanding, and we wanted to eat at Gelina's, but they weren't open yet. So we went over to Matteo's again, and it was outstanding. Matteo's, Italian restaurant in the Venetian. They have a great bread service they bring out. It's delicious, it's complimentary, and you just can't beat the olive oil that they give you to dip it in. So don't skip out on the bread. And then the entrees came, and I got the agnolotti, and it is unreal. Let me tell you what, get the agnolotti when you go to Matteo's. Heather, of course, got spaghetti and meatballs. You know how she loves spaghetti. She says, "I'm gonna get spaghetti." The meatballs weren't the favorite, but the spaghetti was good. It was al dente, house-made pasta. But that agnolotti, these little puffs of pasta stuffed with braised short ribs. I don't know what it is about the braised short ribs, but I can't find it at home. So when you go to Vegas, get the agnolotti stuffed with braised short ribs. But Matteo is a great spot. It's at the Venetian, right in the walkway between the Venetian and the Palazzo. It's known as Restaurant Row, and there's never a shortage of restaurants in Restaurant Row. So stop in Matteo's, check it out. You won't be disappointed. Tell them Don and Heather sent you. They'll probably make sure you get a good seat, or maybe not. Now we're inside Smith & Wollensky at the Venetian, where the filet mignon shows up cooked so perfectly it should have its own agent. Seared crust, pink center, buttery enough to make you forgive Vegas for everything. Green walls, old school steak vibes, waiters calling you sir like they mean it, and a wine list longer than the gondola ride. Server looks at me dead serious and says, "Make it happen, Don." I said, "I already did. Medium rare, and don't wake me up until the chocolate cake comes." Now make it happen. Let's eat steak like the casino's paying, and tomorrow's leg day is canceled. Located in the Grand Canal Shops at the Venetian is Smith & Wollensky Steakhouse. Now you know we can't go to Vegas often without ordering steak. It's a little bit pricey, but my goodness, it's so good. And the Grand Canal Shops are so beautiful. We were seated upstairs overlooking the canal, and out came the food. I went with that signature filet mignon. Now, you know I like the ribeye, but this time I went with the filet mignon. Now Heather, she said, "I'm gonna go with the twin petite fillets." She wanted the mushroom sauce that it came with, and she really enjoyed it. The steaks here are seared to perfection. They're cooked to perfection. I ordered mine medium rare. Heather ordered hers just medium well. She doesn't like that pink stuff. She don't like when it's mooing. I say, hey, slap it on the grill, sear it, and throw it on the plate. Next to us, they got the big 28-ounce ribeye that they seared tableside. And then the tears started flowing because that chocolate cake. Oh, that chocolate cake. I dream of it all the time. It is the greatest cake in Vegas. Comes with a little bit of cream. Go to Smith & Wollensky. You won't regret it. Now let's head on over to the Aria and eat at Carbone, the red sauce mafia palace where the veal parm is the size of a hubcap, the spicy rigatoni vodka is straight culinary crack, and the captains in tuxes treat you like family. You know, the kind that knows where the bodies are buried. The lighting is dim, Sinatra's crooning, every booth seen a proposal and a breakup before dessert. The waiter leans into me, he's dead serious, and he says, "Make it happen, Don." I said, "I'm already sold." The waiter leans in and he says, "Are you ready to make it happen, Don?" I said, "I'm already sold. Bring me that tortellini, the chicken scarpetta, and a defibrillator." Make it happen. Let's eat like the mob never sleeps, and neither does the pasta. Mangia, you animals. All right, everybody, it's Carbone, or for all you Italianos out there, it's Carbone at the Aria in Las Vegas. This place is an amazing Italian restaurant that is so hard to get a reservation. You literally have to book it months out. Every once in a while, if you can't find a reservation, keep checking back, because sometimes they will pop up and you'll be able to get in last minute, maybe a few days before. I went with the tortellini ragu. It was absolutely delicious. Heather had the scarpetta chicken dinner, and that was good in the past, so she went with it again. We weren't crazy about the spicy vodka rigatoni, but it is their signature dish. So check out Carbone whenever you're by the Aria. Let's head over to one of my favorites, Tai Fung at the Aria, where the line's longer than a Vegas nightclub, but the reward of those perfect 18-fold Xiaolong bao that explode hotter than a slot jackpot. We're crushing the original pork, the truffle, and then the chocolate Xiaolong bao mochi, warm, gooey chocolate soup inside chewy mochi skin that should be illegal in 50 states and blessed in all the others. One bite and I'm making sounds like my mother warned me about in public. Make it happen. Let's eat dumplings like the diet's tomorrow, and tomorrow is canceled. All right, here it is, the window where they make the Xiaolong bao like masters. It's unbelievable how many they make. It's fun to watch. This is the chicken Xiaolong bao. We love the soup dumplings. We also got those garlic string beans. Hard to eat with chopsticks, but they sure are delicious. And of course, we can't go without the black pepper beef tenderloin. For dessert, they had this ube ice cream. It's only a birthday dessert, but if you go on your birthday, ask for that. And the chocolate mochi, you've heard me talk about it before. Maybe the greatest thing in all of Vegas. Tai Fung at the Aria. Make sure you stop there and try it out. Did somebody say Mexican? Let's head on over to Amaya at the Cosmopolitan, where Spanish food gets a Vegas makeover so filthy the Iberico blushes when it's sliced tableside. A5 Wagyu hits the plancha and basically proposes marriage. Potatoes bravas are crispier than your ex's rebound, and the paella gets set on fire in the middle of the room, because who needs a kitchen when you can have a theater? Red booths you can hide a body in, sangria that'll have you speaking fluent flirt in 10 minutes, and a $350 tomahawk steak that walks out like it owns the place. Now make it happen. Let's eat Spanish like the bull lost and the fort won. Ole, baby. All right, let's head on back over to the Cosmopolitan, to the all-new Amaya. This is a delicious modern Mexican cuisine restaurant. It just recently opened this year at the Cosmopolitan, and it did not disappoint. Now, you guys know that Javier's is our favorite Mexican restaurant in Las Vegas. Probably still is, but if I had to give it a close second place, I would say Amaya takes that spot hands down. The menu has some great craft cocktails, delicious food, and when you sit down, don't be afraid to start off with the guacamole, the chips, the salsa. Have a cocktail. The chips are crunchy, they're salty, the guacamole is creamy and delicious. You'll ask for another basket of chips just like we do every single time we are there. They have delicious craft cocktails here, and I thought I'd start off with the new one. It's called Fuego Guajillo. I think that's how you say it. I don't speak Spanish, but I also got the La Llorona. I think the Fuego one was a little bit better, but they were both delicious. This queso fundido come out bubbling hot with some chorizo sausage and peppers. Heather loves the chicken taquitos, probably one of her favorite dishes. She's not afraid to go in there and just get that. And my goodness, this carne asada, it is so tender. It is so juicy. And the char and the special sauce is unreal. We got some Mexican street corn, which was delicious. Not the best, but it was good. And then one time we came and got the steak fajitas. They come out tableside, sizzling away. And don't forget to try the enchilada Suisse. Amaya at the Cosmopolitan. Celebrate a party, have a good time, enjoy with friends. It's beautiful and lots of fun. Let's end this out at the Noodle Asia in the Venetian. This one's a little bit more casual. It's the hidden Grand Canal gem where the hand-pulled noodles are longer than the gondola ride and twice as slippery. Wonton soup that'll cure your blackjack tears. Beef chow fun slicker than the casino floor at 3 a.m. And spicy dan dan that hits harder than losing on a push. Open kitchen, flipping walks like it's an action movie. Red lanterns glowing like your American Express after this trip. The server comes over and says, "How is everything?" But I'm already face down in my broth making whale noises. Now let's slurp noodles so loud that the Venetian sky hears it. It's noodle time, baby. Now just off the casino floor at the Venetian is Noodle Asia. This place is nice because it's pretty casual and it's actually very good. We were kind of surprised with this chicken stir-fried noodles. I love noodles. I love Asian food, but noodles in particular. And this chicken stir-fried dish was one of my favorites that I've had so far. The xiaolong bao, they're a little bit smaller dumplings, but they were absolutely delicious, packed with flavor. The soup was hot. The pork was delicious. I definitely recommend trying that xiaolong bao. It's a little bit less expensive than Din Tai Fung, but these string beans, oh my goodness. The string beans rivaled Tao Bistro with that garlic. And then we had to get the Mongolian beef. I saw another video that talked about this Mongolian beef, so I had to try it, and I'm sure glad I did. It was absolutely delicious. The beef was super tender. It was super tasty. I don't know what kind of spices they had in there. I loved the vegetables with the red and green peppers. And oh my gosh, I still don't know how to use chopsticks, but Heather can help me out. Noodle Asia in the Venetian. That's going to do it. All right, all you food warriors, that's going to wrap it up on this insane Las Vegas food apocalypse. From that xiaolong bao at Din Tai Fung that exploded hotter than a Vegas summer and third degree burned my tongue in 4K glory to the filet at Smith & Wollensky, so perfectly cooked it deserves its own standing ovation. The legendary challah French toast at Siegel's BagelMania that's basically challah bread having a midlife crisis in custard, then getting deep fried and crowned with berries like it won Miss Universe. We hit Carbone and got whacked by the chicken scarpetta, got rinsed at washing potatoes, slurped life-saving noodles, and somehow lived to tell the tale. Vegas threw everything at us: spice, butter, truffle oil, and an insanely high final tab. And we ate it all with a smile. Now I need a side of Tums. Hey, if you enjoy watching me gain 10 pounds and lose my financial dignity for your entertainment, do the usual. Smash the like button like it owes you money. Subscribe so you don't miss the next city I destroy with my fork. And go grab the official Make It Happen with Don Live Lucky Black Cobra hats at makeithappenwithdon.com, because nothing screams I survived Vegas and all I got was this lousy hat and type 2 diabetes quite like it. Until the next plate, the next city, and the next glorious regret, make it happen, stay hungry, stay lucky, and always live your blessed life because you are blessed. We're out of here. Peace, love, and leftover vodka rigatoni. I can't wait to get back to Vegas. Thanks for watching. We love you all, and we will see you soon. Check out next Monday's video, and don't ever miss an episode. See you.